The cleanup crew. An ecosystem is a delicate balance of living and non-living things, including plants, animals, people, light, weather, and other factors. Every element in an ecosystem has a specific role to play, and each role is vital to sustaining a healthy ecosystem. A food web is the natural connection among living things. Specifically, it is what things eat in order to survive. A food web in a forest ecosystem, for example, might include plants that grow using energy from the sun. These, in turn, are eaten by small mammals such as mice. A larger carnivore, such as a fox, eats the mice and is then eaten by an even larger animal, such as a bobcat. The chain of events is what keeps the ecosystem balanced. However, what many people don't factor into the survival of an ecosystem is the role of a decomposer. Decomposers are the cleanup crew of the natural world. These living things eat or break down dead animals, plants, and even animal waste products. That might sound disgusting, but without decomposers, the balance of life could not go on. Decomposers are different than scavengers. Scavengers also feed on dead animals, but they break down the carcass into smaller pieces, which are then consumed by the decomposers. Imagine an animal has died in the wild and its body is lying on the ground. It doesn't take long before other organisms get to work on it. While insects feed on the body, tiny bacteria are also at work, breaking down the body until there is nothing left but the bones. Decomposers have a much bigger job than just cleaning up carcasses. They play a vital role in returning nutrients to the soil, which helps other living things grow and thrive. Decomposers break down complex structures into basic ones, which include water and simple compounds like calcium and nitrogen. When these elements return to the soil, they become nutrients that will feed the next generation of plants and start a new food web. Most decomposers are microscopic, so small we cannot see them without using scientific equipment. Bacteria and tiny creatures called protozoa are decomposers. They get to work almost immediately when an animal dies, breaking down its body from the inside and releasing nutrients into the soil. Other decomposers are larger and include insects such as beetles, termites, and flies. Beetles are the unsung heroes of decomposers. These insects break down many different materials. Grubworms, which are the larvae of the rhinoceros beetle, are often found digesting rotten wood inside trees or helping decompose material in a compost pile. Other beetles break down dead animals. One of the most disgusting but useful beetles is the dung beetle, which eats animal waste. Dung beetles live in many habitats, including deserts, grasslands, savannas, farmlands, and forests. They can be found on all continents except Antarctica. In order to locate dung, a dung beetle either uses its sensitive sense of smell or simply attaches itself to the dung provider. Once it finds the dung, the beetle will roll the dung into a ball until it finds a spot with soft soil where it buries the ball. Dung beetles keep the world clean from huge piles of animal waste and improve soil conditions. Termites are known for eating wood. Wood is a material that takes a long time to decompose on its own. With the help of termites, it is broken down and returned to the soil much faster. Flies, another important decomposer, lay their eggs in animal waste or on dead animals, which provide a food source for the young flies, called maggots, when they hatch. The maggots eat the waste, and their digestive systems break it down into nutrients, which are then returned to the soil. Dead animals and animal waste are not the only things that need decomposers. Plants produce waste too. Leaves that fall from the trees, as well as grass and other plants that have died, all need to be cleaned up, or else they would bury the world in all their litter. Once again, insects and other decomposers consume this material, break it down into nutrients, and return those nutrients to the soil where they can nourish another generation of living things. Earthworms are especially good at pulling decaying leaves and other plant debris into the soil, consuming it and producing waste material from it that greatly enriches the soil. Mushrooms are another very important decomposer. Mushrooms are fungi, a group of living things that look like plants but do not produce chlorophyll to get the energy they need. Instead, mushrooms get energy through decomposing. You might have seen mushrooms growing out of a dead tree or a rotting piece of wood. The mushrooms are actually feeding on that rotting wood, breaking it down into more basic minerals and returning the nutrients to the soil. Spending your life eating dead animals, plants, and other waste material might not sound tasty to you, but it's a good thing decomposers have a different opinion. Just imagine what the world would be like without these important creatures to clean up nature's messes. It would certainly be a dirtier, smellier place, so it's a good thing we have insects, earthworms, and mushrooms to keep things clean.